Hi there, Capricorn, and welcome to your reading. I'm going to start pulling some cards for you here, my lovely Capricorns. So for some of you Capricorns, I have a message coming through saying, don't worry, because everything's gonna be okay. And for others of you Capricorns, I want to say you're dealing with anxiety and depression right now, right? You're dealing with anxiety and depression. Know that too will be okay. Let's see what comes up for you here, Capricorn. Thank you, Spirit. Can I get some cards here for Capricorn? Capricorn. Some cards for Capricorn, Spirit. Whatever comes out, there's no right or wrong. It is what it is, and I release my need to control or know the answers or to interpret the message in any area of my life or to any area of my life. Get some cards for Capricorn here, Spirit. Two more times, Capricorn. Okay, let's see what is here for you. So interesting. Gonna pull those for you, Capricorn. I want to see what comes up from here too as well. I'm just gonna pull your cards first, Capricorn. For so interesting. Uh, so okay, so for there's a message for some of you Capricorns. Something about seeing both sides. I want to say, um, take it however you resonate with, right? But for some of you Capricorns, you have to see both sides of a situation that you're currently in right now. Maybe stop being so close-minded and be a little bit more open and put yourself in this other person's shoes or put yourself in this situation, right? There's a situation that you're dealing with, um, and maybe you can't understand this other person's perspective or decisions or thought patterns or way of thinking, but just take a step back and see both sides of the situation and put yourself in this other person's shoes or situation and take a moment, right? Take a step back and try looking at this from a different perspective. For some of you guys, there's some type of completion that happened, some type of cycle that ended, and there's a new beginning or something that's happening. Um, there's something about, so like this, some type of cycle has ended for some of you Capricorns. Whether this was good or bad, and with this cycle ending, right? It can be anything really. It can have to do with relationships. It can have to do with letting go of people and things that don't serve your highest good anymore. It can be related to money, love, career, debt. It can be so many different areas, right? And so many things are coming through for, because this is a general reading for not only Capricorns, but even if you resonate with the title of this message, right? Or even if you're drawn to this message. But I really feel like this new beginning is all about rediscovering something within you, rediscovering your zeal, rediscovering your passions, pursuing pursuing something, right? There's this persistent drive within you to pursue something. See what you desire and move towards that goal, Capricorn. It is time to zero in on your purpose. Use your intuition and instincts to guide you for the optimal outcome. Definitely pay attention to the passion you are feeling for discovery, learning, exploration, spirituality, travel, your work, or your relationships. Passion and desire go together, especially as inspiration. I'm going to show you some of these cards, right? See both sides. The hammerhead. The number 40, which is the number 4, rediscover your zeal. And the number 11, I mentioned this earlier, something about persistent drive. So all of these three cards have it's the same message, right? Um, that's a message for a group of you Capricorns. For others of you, or this can be the same message, there's something starting to take shape and form. And there's a message about enjoy the journey. Some of you guys are on some type of journey, right? Maybe these cards are the same story, who knows? But definitely some of you guys are on a journey, some type of journey, whether this is a journey of rediscovering your zeal or passion, or some type of journey of discovery or learning, exploration, spirituality, travel, work, relationship, right? Definitely some of you guys are on some type of journey. Enjoy the journey because something's starting to take shape for you guys. Enjoy the journey that you're on right now. Stay present and flexible, Capricorn. Many changes are going on for you and around you. These changes are not only good, but necessary. Bring your awareness into the now rather than focusing on the past or future. There definitely is some type of change happening for you, Capricorns, whether this is good or bad, or whether this is decisions and choices you made or that need to be made, right? Um, but don't forget, Capricorn, don't forget, viewer, to always, always, always stay in the present and live in the present because Man, sometimes we focus so much about the past. When the past is the past, we can't do anything to change it. It's insanity to dwell on it and keep ourselves stuck in an illusion, thinking about the past, right? Um, and and we think so much about the future. It's always about the past or the future, shoulda, woulda, coulda, or I want, or when is this gonna happen for me, or about the future, right? But don't get me wrong, it's all about balance, right? It's good to reflect on our past and to learn from it, right? It can be powerful. And it's good to plan for the future, right? And anticipate it. It's all about balance, but the future has yet to come, right? And sometimes we live so much in the past or we live so much in the future, our minds, right? That we stay in a state of illusion, forgetting that this moment, this very second, this minute, viewer, Capricorn, you, as you are watching, right? Listening to my voice, the energy, right? The frequency as it's being picked up, the vibrations in the air by your ear, as you're interpreting the words coming out of my mouth, right? And certain emotions are elicited within you, dots, right? Dots or memories, right? And you're living here in the moment, right, Capricorn, right, viewer? Never forget to stay in the present because why? Because it takes hundreds, thousands, and perhaps millions of those moments of being in the now, in the present, to eventually become the future, to become your future. And are you surprised? Are you surprised or are you not surprised when that friend or family member, right? Whether they're always negative or depressed or anxious or whatever it is, right? Or whatever it is, right? They're always like that, right? Because they have not chosen, right? To change their present. And are you surprised or not surprised that a month later, a year later, 5 years later, 10 years later, 20 years later, and sometimes never, that they're still the same. They're still whatever, negative, toxic energy, depressed, or whatever it is, right? Because they have forgotten to change the now. Okay, so I definitely want to say some of you guys are diving to new depths. Something about diving to new depths. Um, okay, so I want to say this card is definitely related to this journey. Some of you guys are on some type of journey, right? I mentioned. Know that this journey that you are on right now, Capricorn viewer, there is deeper meaning to what is happening right now. You might be looking at this from the surface and missing what is really going on. Take a moment to pause and breathe. Allow yourself to dive deeper into what it is you are feeling about your current situation. Maybe this has to do with seeing both sides. Maybe this has to do with some type of persistent drive within you, or that it's time to zero in on your purpose. Maybe this is about discovering or rediscovering, right? This path you're on of learning, exploration, travel, work, relationship, learning. Let me get some more cards for you here. This card that popped out immediately for you, Star Keeper. Star Keeper. Uh, this card talks about cosmic ancestors. Uh, it talks about seeding the light by staying grounded. Possibly for some of you, Capricorn or viewers, um, possibly some type of ancestor spirit, past loved one. This energy is around you right now, or you're feeling their energy, right? Whether this is definitely past loved ones, um, and cosmic ancestors, right? Um, they're definitely around you right now at this moment in time. They're really for some of you, not everyone, but for some of you, your past loved ones and ancestors that are around you, they're helping you to ascend. They're helping you to receive information or knowledge or download information and knowledge, or perhaps they're helping you to for you to break through, right? Possibly also something with your crown chakra or your throat chakra or your third eye. Definitely something with your upper chakras. All right, Spirit, can I get some more cards here for Capricorn? Interesting. So I got something about, you remember this one, the Star Keeper, Cosmic Ancestor? So I got this card that says the Cosmic Heart. The Cosmic Heart. Wow, beautiful. Interesting. I'm getting this from this cosmic heart. I'm getting this definitely similar energy. This feels like definitely past loved ones, your cosmic ancestors. They're actually helping you also right now to stay grounded. But they're definitely coming through strongly for you right now in this reading. Um, there's something about devotion, potency, make your life a moving prayer. There's this very benevolent energy around you right now, Capricorn. Um, interesting. I'm always getting this card. A lot of these cards always keep popping up for the other zodiacs. This being one of them, the courageous peony. Wow. So I'm getting the strength card with this one, right? I'm just picking up on it now, but I'm getting the strength card from the tarot, right? Leo energy, right? The strength card. There and when I'm seeing this card, I'm also getting something about some type of abundance coming in for you. Something about manifestation. The magician energy coming through. Um, the courageous peony. Some you guys are really multifaceted and unique in nature. So let yourself be seen, Capricorn. Speak your truth. Let yourself be seen. Let your light shine. Let the world see you. Stop hiding, right? Um, wow, beautiful card coming up here. Lost lands. Something about lost lands. Wow, some of you guys, there's definitely a lot of portal energy coming through here. Um, some of you guys are about to have some type of major breakthrough, some type of major breakthrough. Some of you guys are definitely gonna have, and for others of you guys, there's something that's gonna be revealed to you, and for others, you guys are gonna choose to step into something, right? Based on everything that I said previously, you guys are choosing to step in through this door, and some type of magic and blessings are going to come in for you. But there's something about this lost land. I want to read this card for you. There's definitely something about soul memories and gifts that you've done this before. Huh. Man, so many things come to mind just looking at this card, and I mean, just I'm just thinking about past lives, right? Possibly some of you guys have done some type of past life regression and have discovered more about yourself, right? Or some of you guys are remembering old memories of past life, soul memories and gifts. And there's something about others of you guys are feeling some type of synchronicity, like deja vu type of energy that you've done this before or something, right? I really want to say for some of you guys, don't give up. That's the message coming through. Don't give up. Don't you dare give up. You better not give up, Capricorn viewer. I unlock any forgotten wisdom and soul gifts from lifetimes past. I'm also getting something about the Akashic records here. Lost lands, soul memories and gifts. You've done this before. The world is far more ancient than our documented history suggests. As souls, many of us have experienced ancient eras on this planet that were much more advanced than ours today, right? Because what I want to say with that is know that there is a lot of lost history, viewer, Capricorn. Know that there is a lot of lost history. The history that we know of is not our only history. And if you think that to be true, then you are disillusioned. You are living in an illusion. Um, there's a lot of lost history, ancient technology, right, that we have forgotten or that have been hidden and shielded from us. Because look at it this way, look at even our present history. I mean, wherever you are in the world, right? It doesn't matter where you are in the world. But think about when you were in school, elementary, junior high, high school, college. Look at the history that you learned, right? Whether it's US history or world history or history within your own countries, you read these books, right? And you believe them to be true. And yeah, I'm not saying they're not true. There are some truths within it. But all I'm saying is that whose history was it? Who wrote those history books? Who wrote them? And what was their intention behind it? What was their perspective and mindset? Why did they want to give you this knowledge or information? Was it to control or instill fear or whatever it was, right? But even think about the history books that we've read. Whose history was it? Was it my history or was it the winner's history? The winner's history, right? Whoever won the wars or whoever has control, right, and power, did they write these history books? It's all up to interpretation, right, to some extent. But look, as we begin to remember these times, the rememberings and gifts can come flooding back. At this stage in Earth's timeline, we need the wisdom of the ancients to survive as a species. You're being called to connect with the lost wisdom of your own soul. If you feel guided to make a change in your life, to step into a new career path, birth a creation, or bring an idea to life, but feel unprepared, this card is calling you to consider that you've done this before. Remember, this talks exactly about everything that I've mentioned before, does it not? Everything I've mentioned before. Perhaps your soul has wisdom beyond what your lifespan can imagine. Perhaps the intuitive hits and ideas you're receiving are divinely guided. Perhaps you've been you've been preparing for this time. Some think that lost lands exist in the past. Others believe they exist today in a different dimension. Remember, I was talking to you about guys about portals, right? Um, I believe these ancient lands also exist in the souls of those who experience them. If this card comes to you, if this card comes to you, perhaps the wisdom of lost lands such as Lemuria, Atlantis, and Avalon exists within you, and through surrendering to the intelligence of your soul, you can unlock the seeds of these ancient lands so we can all learn from our mistakes and usher in a new age. We definitely are coming into a new age, right? We've left the age of Pisces, we're entering the age of Aquarius. A lot of barriers are being broken down, right? Um, and collectively, we are transitioning from the 3D energy, masculine, into the 5D energy, more feminine, right? Energy. Um, there's definitely, and you know what? And in 2 days, on Monday, right? Because today's Saturday. So yeah, on Monday, there's also the conjunction happening, right? The conjunction, right? That hasn't happened in over 800 years at night. The last time it happened was, I believe, 400 years ago, right? But the last time it happened at night was 800 years ago, and it's going to happen, right? Again, this conjunction, right? With Jupiter and Saturn, the two biggest planet, right? Um, as it's going to look like one star, right, in the night sky. You're going to get there, Capricorn. Enjoy the journey. Know who you are. Stay persistent. Keep doing what you're doing and don't give up. Until next time, Capricorn, take care.